One of our viewers' favorites was the story on a special flight for veterans in Grant County. Here with the story is Ryan Lancaster.
A couple of Moses Lake seniors got the ride of their lives on Monday with the Ageless Aviation Dreams Foundation. This is the second time the nonprofit foundation has come to town to give veterans free flights in a World War II-era aircraft.
And our primary mission is to give back to those who have given. And we give rides in a Boeing 1940 Boeing Stearman aircraft to primarily World War II veterans living in assisted living centers.
Based in Carson City, Nevada, Ageless Aviation stopped over as part of their 2013 Pacific Northwest tour, making 11 stops in 12 days. Executive Director Paul Bodenhammer says getting from place to place takes some time in an antique aircraft.
So no, we don't load it, we fly it about 85 miles an hour.
The foundation was invited to land at Grant County International Airport by Moses Lake Senior Living Director Stacy Womack.
We have quite a few seniors in our community that we want to honor every day. This time we chose two different ones than we did last time.
She said they chose two vets, Charlie Butler and Ernie Lampy, by listening to their stories.
You get to know the resident. And it's something that you want to touch them on a personal level. Some had a positive experience, some had an experience that they maybe don't want to relive. And so just by getting to know our residents, both residents have lived with us for a significant amount of time, and we thought that this would make a difference in their lives. Going back, reliving it in a positive manner, and then being able to share it with all their family and friends.
89-year-old Lampy saw some air while serving in the Navy during World War II, but not this kind of flying.
I have never been in an open cockpit. Okay. I've done a fair amount of flying.
This aircraft was the aircraft that every World War II veteran pilot trained on. And so to be up there in an open cockpit for these veterans is just incredible.
Case in point, Charlie Butler's smile.
Oh, Charlie, are you on cloud nine?
I am, honey. I am so on cloud nine.
Butler served with the U.S. Air Force during Vietnam.
I was in the 63rd Instructor Squadron. I taught meteorology.
The seniors weren't the only ones to go up on Monday. 2009 Moses Lake High School grad Brendan Brooks hitched a ride as his parents looked on. Brooks is on his way to a second tour with the U.S. Army, heading to Afghanistan in a matter of days.
I'll be doing aviation fueling. I'll be fueling all attack helicopters.
No stranger to flying, Brooks is currently in the process of getting his pilot's license.
Ever since I was little, I always wanted to fly because of my grandfather, and that's what's making me trying to get my license.
But he said riding in the Stearman was a lot different than flying in a Cessna.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking with the stick, but it's just incredible because just the view and the sound.
Pilot Daryl Fisher said his grandfather bought the plane in 1946 and flew it for 3 years before selling it off.
He had a passion for aviation. My grandmother was a pilot. My dad, my uncles all became pilots. So in the early 60s, they got involved in senior housing. So I grew up around aviation and I grew up around seniors.
Fisher bought the airplane back and restored it. He took his passion for aviation and his love of older folks to form the foundation alongside Bodenhammer. He said now he's living his own dream.
It's, like I said, I have to pinch myself in the mornings because I'm in the presence of greatness. I mean, these people fought for our freedoms. People were trying to kill them. And for us to be able to say thank you is very powerful, and it's a privilege.
For more on the Ageless Aviation Dreams Foundation, visit agelessaviationdreams.org. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
That's going to do it for this edition of iFIBER 1 News. Have a great weekend.